Question 469. Given the various Jurassic Park / World films, if offered the chance to own your own park, would you accept? What safeguards would you implement?
Well, seeing as that every time they throw one of these and parks, like whether it be Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, Westworld, whatever it is, no matter what safeguards they put in, it inevitably goes fucking wrong. I'm going to say no. I don't fancy the lawsuits that will come at the end of that.
You don't think you could do it right?
I don't think I want to take the chance. No, I mean, look, this is me. Okay, we're talking about here. I would inevitably fuck it up. It's
Jen.
Yeah, no. It's not that I don't think I could make good rules for it. It's just I don't think that you, in something like that, you've got to employ so many people. You're going to have some fuckwit mess it up.
The only thing I'll caveat I'll say is I don't think I would fuck it up. I think I could run it better than someone else who we won't name that runs a dinosaur park.
Richard says where?
Not a high bar.
I'll say Madagascar.
Those poor little lemurs.
Lunch.
Oh no, it's got. I've put it on the Isle of Wight. There's nothing there. Just there's nothing there worth keeping.
Damn you, Dave. That's just mean.
Manda.
I would give them a kill switch of some sort of the animals.
But would you? Where that's been tried in the past, has that not that they failed to use it because it's expensive?
I mean, that's the only thing I can really think up. Otherwise, I mean, I wouldn't fucking do it. That's idiotic. The whole thing is fucking idiotic. But if I absolutely had to, kill switch. Just
Kill switch. Everything does.
6S, you know. So.
In all honesty, if we want dinosaurs back for people to look at, we're much better off building very realistic animatronic ones.
It's all right. In a few decades, they'll take over anyway. The AI will infect the animatronic ones. We will have real dinosaurs that want to eat you.
Here's the issue, though, is that wherever you put them, you have to completely wipe out the entire ecosystem of that area to give them their own. Because whatever they do, it's going to be very fucking different than whatever is happening with the flora and fauna of an ecosystem in whatever area. So you can, terraform and make your own island, but that's fucking expensive as shit.
Well, all right. We could go for somewhere like Siberia. That's all of a sudden we're starting to be able to grow things there for some reason now.
Yeah, if we're gonna do that, the thing you bring back is mammoths.
The problem with Siberia, also not an island. So you end up having the issue of anything wandering off, killing everybody.
Right, can someone answer me a question that's relevant to this? Why the fuck did they bring back flying dinosaurs? Were they fucking insane?
Because it's a fucking movie. They were insane anyway.
I'm sure you put a piece of tape up saying to the dinosaurs, "Please do not pass this line." I'm sure they'll abide by it.
I mean, let's face it. With the way virtual reality is going, you can experience you can reasonably experience dinosaurs now, but you'll in the future be able to very much experience dinosaurs without any danger.
Well, where's the fun?
Really? That's what you're going to take from that? Yeah. What? Go running naked in a safari park.
Like I say, what's the difference between going to the zoo or a safari park and seeing a lion and going out in the environment with that lion? It's a very different experience.
Zoos are fucking awful. Don't go to zoos, please. Don't.
Depends on the zoo.
It does.
Depends on the zoo. I mean, there's
only American zoos, and they're pretty fucking awful.
To operate as a zoo in the UK now, you've got to basically you have to have preservation at your heart. Otherwise you shut down.
It's the same in Australia. They also have to have enclosures that are as close as possible to natural habitat.
Yeah, I mean,
zoos spend a fortune getting things right for their animals.
There's quite a big zoological park about 5-6 miles from where I live, which is very, very good. But I remember like years ago when I was young, there used to be a tiny little zoo in the city where I lived. And yes, I mean the chimpanzee's trick was that he could smoke 40 cigarettes a day. That's how
basically
bad
a circus.
Yeah, that's what they had a chimp who smoked 40 a day.
International Iconoclasm says, yes, I'd quadruple the insurance, insure the park, and rig the whole puppy to blow and set it off at the first sign of trouble. Doc says, first thing that comes to mind, holographic displays instead of real harmful dinosaurs or robots. Yeah. And then he says he ate a dinosaur for dinner. Osman, you want Jurassic Park, don't you?
No. Give me a hydrogen bomb instead, please.
What, you think it's safer?
A hydrogen bomb is infinitely more safer than a Jurassic Park.
It depends whose hands that the hydrogen bomb is in.
Well, if it's with mine, then everyone fucking run.
I mean, in all honesty,
if you only got one, I'm not worried.
With a zoo more than I trust them with nuclear weapons.
Could we release dinosaurs into somewhere like North Korea and just let them sort the habitat out themselves?
You do realise though that North Korea could actually weaponize the dinosaurs if you try that.
I was gonna say you would end up with some headline of fucking Kim riding the goddamn like
they already like think he's a living god or whatever. Don't give him the thing that he resurrected the dinosaurs as well.
Right?
Yeah.
Orla says, if it's in my park, everyone dies. 9 o'clock Hero says, I want a Brontosaurus. Safari Land does it right. You're in the cage, your car, you drive through a massive enclosure. The problem with that is you either have the animals that have enough space and they're not very close to where you are because they're everywhere, or they don't have enough space. I've not seen one pull that off right.
Yeah, I'd rather the animals had enough space. Yeah, if you
so would I, but you might not see them.
That's
the issue.
But that's the way it goes, isn't it? The animals come first. I mean, zoos and safari parks have their place, especially when they have good breeding programs and that, because it does help. But yeah, I really want to break this bottle, don't I?
As long as they're not run like that fuckwit in Tiger King or whatever, you know.
Oh, that was fucking awful.
Carol fucking Baskin.
I thought the whole point of that was to offer somewhere to store her friends.
Who was the good guy there, though? Because she clearly killed her husband. I mean, clearly, right?
No one came out of that looking good. Let's be honest. Nobody came out of that looking good.
There's that one person that worked at the park that had her arm bit off, or they. I think they went by they. He seemed like a pretty decent person. Other than that, everybody else was fucking awful.
What pissed me off about that is it ended up being like a reality TV fucking dumpster fire of a show, and what seems to get overlooked of this whole thing is the fucking way those animals are treated.
Yeah,
that seems to be what we both fucking overlooked, and that kind of pissed me off a bit.
Yeah, that was awful. The whole thing was fucking awful. I don't know why I watched it. I still feel sick thinking about it, but
it's kind of like one of those things that you know it's awful, but you're compelled to watch it once you start.
Yeah. I'm not going to start. Good move. No, Nerdy says I'd implement giant robot guards. I'm thinking Itchy and Scratchy Land.
That is going to be way more expensive than my kill switches. I'm sorry.
And if Dave's thing about the AI taking over comes in, so that could actually end up worse than the freaking dinosaurs.
You remember what
you have AIs in control of dinosaurs.
Sorry, you do know what happens to Itchy and Scratchy Land with them things, right?
Yeah, they took over.
Yeah.
But it's alright, they'll be beaten by a boy with a slingshot.
Oh,
We'll get you a slingshot, Jeff, and send you in.
Yeah.
you saying Jeff is Bart Simpson?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying I was like David or something for a minute there.
Destined to be king. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.